Welcome to Happy Harbor. Let's discuss the experiences of the participants on Temptation Island, India, and how their relationships have been influenced by their connections with tempters, and what potential impact this might have on their future. The journey on Temptation Island, India has been quite a ride, especially in its last week. New connections between participants have become more intense, making us question how strong the original couple's relationships really are. It's intriguing how 6 weeks of being apart can bring about significant changes. The girls, in particular, are experiencing a whirlwind of emotion. Nidhi has become even more attached to Samadh. Chehta and Nikhil seem inseparable, and even Chetna, initially thought to be inseparable from Nishank, is now dealing with mixed emotions. It's evident that she is also developing feelings for Akshay, her connection in the villa. On the guy's side, they're also forming strong bonds with their connections. Arjun and Navisha share a strong connection. Mohak and Urvi have a solid bond, and Ronak has found genuine connection with Shraddha. While the guys are showing more self-control than the girls and keeping their actual partners in mind, it's undeniable that their new bonds are strong as well. Respect for their original partners is maintained, but the impact of these new connections is real. The dynamics of these relationships are changing, and it's interesting to see how the participants navigate this emotional journey on Temptation Island, India. Certainly, Temptation Island, India has truly shaken up the dynamics of the participants' relationships and their expectations of love. However, there are exceptions, notably Gargi and Nishank, who couldn't establish strong connections in their respective villas. Nishank's choice was simple. He didn't want to betray Chetna's trust. He didn't fully engage in the experiment, remaining loyal to Chetna throughout. On the flip side, Gargi was juggling the emotions of two guys, Jimmy and Faiz. Although she was more interested in Jimmy, she flirted with Faiz as well. Over time, Jimmy couldn't tolerate this situation and withdrew as a connection to Gargi. He was upset about not being treated as an exclusive connection and suggested Gargi pursue things with Faiz instead. Despite Faiz being deeply in love with Gargi, she couldn't reciprocate, having developed strong feelings for Jimmy. This ended up hurting Faiz's feelings. Consequently, both Jimmy and Faiz chose not to stay with Gargi until the last day. Gargi, caught up in her own confusion and lack of commitment, lost both guys and ended up alone in the villa without any connection. Certainly, Temptation Island, India has been a captivating experience, especially observing how relationship dynamics have shifted and how strong couples are sensing a decline in their love for their partners due to the new emotional connections formed. Honestly, it's quite a thought-provoking experiment, and I would strongly caution against participating if one isn't prepared to risk damaging their existing relationships. I recognize that the participants, especially the girls, are undergoing a sort of awakening. For instance, Chetna describes it as a Chetna 3.0 experience, realizing her true purpose with this newfound connection. However, the crucial question is whether this realization is genuinely authentic or if it's influenced by the unique environment of Temptation Island that they are in. Living in the villa, they are free from daily chores, work responsibilities, and the usual life worries. All they need to focus on is having fun, and in such an environment, it's easy to feel intense love without the usual struggles. The participants, both girls and boys, reside in beautiful villas far removed from the challenges of real life. While they are experiencing heightened emotions and questioning their existing relationships, it's essential to ponder whether these feelings are genuine realizations or if they have been influenced by the programmed environment they are in. It would be disheartening to witness genuinely committed couples parting ways, especially if Nishank and Chetna or Nidhi and Mohak decide to end their relationships. Arjun and Chehta, from my perspective, didn't seem to have a strong foundation from the start. It might be beneficial for them to explore new connections where they can find love and respect, as their relationships seem to lack the respect element. On another note, Gargi displays a contrasting personality, sometimes praising Ronak and other times expressing hatred and disrespect towards him. Their relationship appears toxic to me. However, Nishank, Chetna, Nidhi and Mohak were strong couples who maintained respect for their relationships. If these solid couples break up, it could be due to the influence of the Temptation Island programming, and they might regret their decisions in the future. Additionally, there's a concern that if they chose to stay together, the impact of the new love formed in the villa could linger and potentially affect their relationships in the future. Let's see how the things unfold. Please do share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching the video. Until next time.